Welcome to the season finale of Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Slide. The slip versus slide season, and who won out of slip or slide, we'll never know. I'm James.
I'm Lindsay.
And here we are.
I thought that was actually a really good final.
What?
Well, normally the finals are crap, and normally, especially the celebrity ones, are crap.
Yeah.
That was actually a good one.
What, you enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed both the Big Brother finals I've watched today.
What's the point to carry on doing a podcast about it if you enjoy it?
Especially called Big Brother Bar. We're going to have to rebrand ourselves Big Brother...
Big Brother Brown Nose.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, lovely.
So, 29 days, 13 famous faces.
Now, does that include the Nazi or not?
I'm not exactly sure, and I'm not sure that all of them were famous, but...
Well...
Not all of them turned up to the final either. There was no Janos, and there was no Farah.
Now, I was worried about Janus, because we know she's old, and who's the other one? Farah?
I think she's in Chokey.
No, I'm sure she's got a good legal team.
Yeah, I bet she has. Now, whose hat was that?
What?
That Bobby was covering up his erection up with?
Oh, I don't know, but I wouldn't want to wear it afterwards.
You said, how did he really keep that hat up?
That is what I said, yeah.
He's more devious than Dynamo.
Really?
So, tonight's episode started with them playing hide and seek. Do you think that's a good thing for the highlights on a final episode?
Well, first of all, it's called hide and go seek. Everyone knows that. And also, their hiding places were crap. Under a bed, blatant.
In a bed.
Under a pile of duvets. And was that it?
And then Big Brother told James off. It's like, get out from under the bed. It's like, sport. So, Stevie said James is so small he's probably tucked himself into a drawer. He's not as small as Lady Sovereign though, is he?
No.
No. The Last Supper. They didn't seem to have a supper. They just kind of had a toast.
I really feel like since Spencer Pratt left, they've really let that part of that section of the show just go to shit, really.
So how come Chloe is okay to hang around for this toast? She's taking it on a toast-by-toast basis, right? You need
to, because with the disease, as we call it, or, whatever.
What, magazine deal itis?
Yes, there is that. But, I mean, you've got, like you say, you do it on a toast-by-toast basis, and that you decide on, does Ted make you be there? I
would have thought so for that one.
Of course. Standard. Can't you just have Ribena in a glass?
I know, or like when Steve on Big Brother 17 did a toast and he just had like 8mm of champagne in a glass. Can't you just do that?
Oh no, that'd be too dangerous.
Oh, the smell of it.
But as for getting off with Richie after he's had 11 pints, no problem.
Pints of Prosecco or...
Prosecco, Cavar, you name it.
Bucks Faz. Lambro.
Okay.
So they all did a speech.
Right.
Now, Austin mentioned the journey, which...
this was the first mention of the journey.
Yeah, one of many. James one-upped him. He mentioned the journey as well.
And the granddad.
And he made a speech all about Austin and what a great friend he was. He said he didn't have many friends in the outside world. But hold on, what about all James's friends from school who he's seen their penises? What about all those friends?
Well...
How quickly he forgets.
Well...
Yeah. Stevie and Chloe said they love even the smell of each other's breaths in the morning. And Sherry said, ugh.
Oh, she pulled her face. I'm not surprised. Disgusting.
So... Now we get to the order that they all come out.
Right, okay.
Now, you've heard of the double boot. I'm talking Janice Battersby.
Mario Falcone.
The rain. It wasn't raining tonight, that's a shame.
Well, no, pity, yeah.
Oh, no. Now, have you ever heard of such a thing as a triple boot?
I don't think so, but who knows?
So,
hang on, did Jack and Joe get a double?
No, I don't think so.
Alright.
So, Sherry was in 6th place, followed by Stevie and Chloe Jasmine. Chloe Jasmine actually looked shocked. I thought, fucking hell. Were you shocked?
Was I shocked?
Yeah.
I've forgotten who went. Who was it?
Sherry and Stevie and Chloe Jasmine.
Yeah, a bit. Well, Sherry was obvious, wasn't it? But, yeah, the other two, I was scared they were going to go a bit deeper than they had already.
So, I noticed Jenna and Gail both had screw faces when those three come out. I thought... Do you boo? Do you cheer for Sherry, Stevie and Chloe Jasmine? What song do they get that fits all three of them? You've got to take these things into account.
Have you, though?
Sherry has ruined their magazine deal by getting in the middle of those photos that you take in front of the press.
You're right, you know. We're going to have to airbrush that right out.
Yeah.
But they can say they're finalists.
Yeah, that's true. So, but when they went to do the interview, Sherry got her own interview. What's
that about?
Yeah.
Why evict people in groups, but not to humiliate them by doing a joint interview?
Exactly.
And you know what I mean? It's not right, is it? Another fuck up by Channel 5 there.
Oh, did you see that sign someone had saying Sherry? That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, was that A4 or A5 paper?
So then Sherry said she was sorry for spanking Austin, but she didn't know.
She was blindfolded.
She didn't know that it was Austin's naked butt.
But later on the clips package, she felt his back and then his butt, and then she spanked it. So I don't know what she thought that could have been.
Well,
apart from...
Let's speculate. What do you think she did think?
Well, the only logical explanation is maybe like a pig's corpse, or like...
Not with the pigs again.
Oh, sorry.
Not when UK has just won CBB.
Okay, sorry about that. And maybe like two gala melons and some...
What melon?
And some pastrami.
Yeah.
That's just one theory.
Could be. Could be. So
then, we know we'll go with that very well. Drop a prosecco.
So Sherry said she's not going to shout and scream just to make a television show. I think you're on the wrong show, mate.
Yeah.
Hi, mate. So then, anything else about Sherry's interview? Were you interested in that?
Well, I was surprised to hear her speak because she hasn't spoken for the last 4 weeks.
True.
So. But you know what? She's an old dear. She had a good innings. She was lucky to be in the final. Complete floatosaurus. Good luck to you.
The one thing she did do was back Austin up. She said James shouldn't have nominated Austin. So she did.
She did.
And she knew that it was for strategy.
She did spot that strategy. Yeah. Who knew she had such a good read on the game?
She's shrewd.
Do you know what? Sherry Hewson should do her own podcast.
Another loose woman making it to the final.
Oh, again. But she didn't undignify herself in the worst way possible.
That's true. I didn't mind her, actually. She's alright.
She was alright.
She's boring, but she wasn't odious.
Once people start calling you Nana, you know your number's up.
That's true.
Yeah.
So then
then out comes the magazine deal.
What do you think Stevie and Chloe were doing while Sherry was being interviewed?
Oh, right, yeah. Because they've been out. Well, you know what?
What?
Well,
talking to Ted.
Yeah.
Talking to their agent.
Yeah, agent, Ted, Closer Magazine, Take a Break.
Yeah.
All of them.
So they said, we're deeply insecure people. And then Stevie said, everything is so macrofied in that house.
Macro? Isn't that place in Croydon where you can get 100 toilet rolls for £1?
What did he mean? Oh, magnified. And then Chloe thought the end of the world really had ended while they're in there.
But Stevie, luckily Richie was there to reassure her that the world was still turning.
Don't worry, babe.
It's alright, babe.
Everything's alright. So then...
I love you, babe.
Oh,
whoa,
Duke, babe.
Whoa, you're so fit.
So then Chloe said, we're not for sale.
But, okay.
Mm-hmm. The magazine deal must be for free then. And then Stevie went off to spend 2 weeks with his nearest and dearest, as far away from Chloe as humanly possible.
Right, so what's that?
What do you mean?
Strip joint. She bangs.
Yeah, living a vida. And I think Stevie said he wasn't missing Janice or something, or Janice was a pain in the arse or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because he's jealous, isn't it?
And then in their best bits, they kept showing them in the man tub, but that's the man tub, not the magazine deal
Yeah,
tub.
we don't want no fucking straights in that man tub. That's purely for homosexuals only.
Yes, or people who are open.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
or Sherry after a couple of sherries.
That's true. Or Janice when the hot water's run out.
Or Fat Man Scoop when you get arse juice on him. And so on.
At least he's a man, though. So then, out next... It's Jim to win. No, it's
the poor man's Jim to win. It's Bobby, you gotta go.
Bobby Darvro.
Ah, Darvro. Woo! Now, who knew his name was Darvro, for one thing?
Bobby Darvro.
Now, you know what? Say what you want. He could have come fourth. He could have come out first. say what you want about him, you got to respect his private life, isn't it?
What was that song they played better in the 80s or something?
We should have found out. I don't know what that song is, but
Jenna was giving him the full thumbs down. I like that. He would like to have made top 3. Oh well, never mind.
Now, why does he want to get final 3? Because final 3 is not like a big thing in this country, like just being in the final. So he must be watching BBUSA as well. Dirty, strategic cunt.
But everyone knows you don't get anything for 3rd place, and on CBB you don't get anything for 2nd place either.
Or 1st place.
Oh yeah, that's true. So he was talking about that disgusting way that he spoke to America's Princess Farrah.
Oh, the lip gloss. Lip gloss game.
He said he thought he drew a line in the sand with that nomination, and Farrah never troubled him again afterwards. Do you believe that that's true?
No.
The Ugly Sisters.
Horrible.
Yeah, what a nasty
Horrible,
man. Yeah. And then he said, come and see my show.
Oh, now it's one-man show, all about his time in the Big Brother house.
But he's never been a game player. Make your mind up.
Okay.
And he said the English and the American have a different sense of humour. That's bollocks.
Yeah, they're funny and we're not.
Yeah,
so.
But that's total bollocks. Like, how many American comedies do we like? And Americans like English things like
how many British comedies have you ever seen that are funny?
Peep Show.
Any more? No, that's it. Thank you.
It.
Done.
The end.
So right. So where are we at?
Now we're at 3rd place. You can make me whole again.
Oh.
It's Natasha.
You'll never walk alone.
You don't have to shout.
Oh, honestly, like, there's nothing to say about this person.
Can you name 3 things Natasha did in the Big Brother house?
Yeah, that shouting thing.
Yeah, next.
She had a tear up in the garden the first night, but that was weird.
Next.
And then, yeah, you're right, there's nothing else.
She got called McDonald's eyebrows.
That's good.
Kissed that picture of the missing member of 5. I think that was it. Got called a slut for having so many children.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
Okay, well played. Good game.
Now, she said, I'm just a mum. Well, and she didn't expect to come anywhere near the final.
All right.
She said, in the evening, Austin would come into the bedroom singing, dancing or arguing. Yeah, that bloody Austin, he's always trying to entertain the public, isn't he?
Do you know what I'm fed up with on British television? Is people coming directly onto a television show with the aim of entertaining the British public, being funny, outrageous and other things.
We were so tense though, weren't we, watching this, let's be honest.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
I think that James and Natasha had a split vote, and I was hoping that would end up paying off for Austin, but actually it didn't. But here's a little secret now, which some of you may know. Me and James put a bet on Austin. We only put, what was it, 13 quid on or something?
Yeah.
But you know, you get like a free bet, so it would come up to like 16, come up to 26, and if we'd won, it was 8-1, we would have got 500 quid. So you can see how nervous we were watching the show. James and Austin were a brilliant final 2, and I would have been happier had I not put that bet on if James had won.
Exactly.
But it did make the whole thing a lot more tense and make me nearly have a heart attack. So, well, you win some, you lose some, don't you?
Yes.
So, in the final 2 was...
Right.
That's actually your joke.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. Anything else to say about Natasha?
No, nothing.
What about that poster that you said? No, well, never mind about that. So here it was. As you predicted, UK versus USA in the final 2.
So, was I right, or was it just...
What you say?
Was it just a coincidence?
Is it a fix?
Yeah, because... There was only one American person left, and the name of the show is UK versus USA. Well, most weeks anyway.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? So unless the final 2 is 1-1,
it's not UK versus USA anymore.
It doesn't make any sense.
Have to drop the hashtag.
And also, why did a British person win? That's crap.
Yeah, biased. If they'd filmed it in Switzerland, this wouldn't have happened.
If Cheggers was in charge, it'd be a very different story indeed.
But listen, there's only 2% in it, so get your vote in quick.
Alright, Emma, thanks.
But
that could be like, there's only 2% like wool in this cardigan that I'm wearing. She could be talking about anything.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, that's nonsense anyway. So, James and Austin were sat there on the couch, and then they